Hi, and good afternoon, everybody. I am Tina Dale with the Fairfax County Health Department. And during this time of reflection and giving, because yes, we really are at the end of 2021 and we are coming up on the holiday season, we've invited representatives from the Partnership for a Healthier Fairfax to talk about the Live Healthy Fairfax Awards. These are awards that recognize either a person or group who've gone above and beyond in the name of public health. Joining me today, we have Andrea McIntyre Hall. Andrea is the co-chair of the Partnership for a Healthier Fairfax and does work with the Northern Virginia Family Service. Dr. Robert Weiler, he also serves as the co-chair of the partnership, and he works for George Mason University. And then Susan Sinau is the project coordinator with the Partnership for a Healthier Fairfax. So thank you all for joining us today. I think these are exciting awards, and I really would like our audience to kind of get some more information about this. But before we jump into what the awards are, Susan, can you tell us a little bit about the Partnership for a Healthier Fairfax?
Yes, thanks again for having us today. The partnership is a coalition of members of the community, and they may be part of a business, government, nonprofit, academia, healthcare services, and even our schools, and also residents who live here and are concerned about good health. We're looking at health through our lens of our community health improvement plan, where we look at the community as a whole and identify what we can be working on and setting our goals for in our 5-year plan.
Great, thank you. And Dr. Weiler, why did the partnership decide to offer these awards?
Well, the partnership, specifically the steering committee of the partnership, felt that it was important that there was a need to recognize the hard work of members of our communities who are making significant and sustained contribution to our community. That they are engaged in a number of activities. They have implemented programs and policies and services that are having a direct impact on the people of Fairfax County. And as a partnership, we thought it was just important to recognize people for their hard work and effort in the hopes that this will encourage other individuals and businesses and organizations to do the same.
Fantastic, thank you. And Andrea, can you give us just some details of what specifically the Live Healthy Fairfax Award is?
Absolutely. So I'm going to build a little bit on what Susan and Bob already shared. And it's really a new way to honor and celebrate the work we do to encourage healthy living in Fairfax County. And it's an opportunity to recognize individuals, businesses, government organizations, both private and public, that have demonstrated exemplary leadership in supporting how we improve the health and well-being of individuals, families, and our population at large. And it's really intended to recognize those folks that have gone above and beyond, in particularly three areas, and that would be behavioral health. How are they promoting social and emotional wellness for all? Healthy eating, with our Fairfax Food Council, promoting the accessibility, availability, and affordability of food in our community and in healthy eating. And then there's healthy environment and active living, which is improving the community environment and conditions to support active lifestyles, that active living, and how it supports the good health for everybody.
Thank you. That's a very good description. Susan, do you have anything else that you'd like to add?
So I listened to what Andrea is saying, and that's very theoretical. It's very broad. What we're looking for is examples of specifics. How do you turn those words into actions that we find in our community?
Thank you. Andrea, how old is this award?
Well, it is brand new for 2022. This is our inaugural launch, and we're really excited about that.
That's fantastic. And Dr. Weiler, who's qualified to get the award?
Well, any individual, organization, agency is qualified for the award. As we have said a couple of times, we're really looking for those individuals, agencies, organizations, businesses, both private and public, that have made a significant impact our community. And in terms of specific, I give an example. Perhaps it's a faith-based organization that recycles and redistributes bicycles for the community. So really, it could be anybody. It just all depends on what it is that they're doing to improve the health and well-being of our community.
Great. And I believe we do have a card that does give a couple of examples. So if we can put here we go. So these are a couple of other examples of who could potentially get an award. So Susan, can the award be given to anyone in the healthcare field?
It can be, but it depends on if they are addressing the issues that we have set in our community health improvement plan. So they can look at that on our website if they're unfamiliar with that document, but it needs that connection. And the same with looking at if they're connected to some action that occurred during the COVID pandemic. It can be something that started because of the pandemic, but as long as it's related to one of those three teams of behavioral health, healthy eating, or healthy environment and active living.
Yes. So that's very important to make the distinction. So many people have worked so hard for the past 20 months on the COVID-19 response, and those folks absolutely deserve all the praise and recognition. But specifically what this award is addressing is the work that's being done to those three categories: of behavioral health, active living, and healthy environment, and healthy eating.
Yes.
So we want to ensure that folks understand that that's who this award is targeting. So Andrea, where can people go to get an application?
Well, I'm glad you asked. Folks can go to the Fairfax County .gov/live healthy website, and on that page they will find a link to the application.
Fantastic. So again, folks can go to fairfaxcounty.gov/live healthy. And on that page, you will find more information about the award, as well as a link to where the actual nomination form is. And so while we're talking about the nomination forms, Bob, say somebody out there in our community knows quite a few people. Would the committee accept nominations from one person, like multiple nominations from one person?
Yes, indeed. And in fact, you're absolutely right, Tina. A person that really has their, thumb on the pulse of the community in this space are likely to know more than one individuals and groups of individuals or agencies that are really doing some terrific work. And we anticipate receiving multiple nominations from the same individuals.
Fantastic. Thank you. And Andrea, when is the deadline for these nominations? So people really need to know. We want those nominations to come in, but what's the deadline?
It is January 12th, 2022. So it's just a little over a month away.
Fantastic. So again, those nominations can be found at fairfaxcounty.gov/live healthy. Nominations are due by January 12th, and then winners, of course, will be announced no later than April 1st of next year. And then Susan, if people have questions, in addition to watching this video here, if they have any other questions, how should people go about contacting, or who should they contact to get more information?
Sure, they should contact me. You can contact me through livehealthy@fairfaxcounty.gov or at my phone number, 703-246-8856. I will tell you the application needs some reading and reflection before you go to fill it out. So I recommend that you download it sooner than later. Think about it, work on it as a group, or ask others for information and feedback and reflection on how they've impacted our communities and our community's good health.
Thank you. So a big thanks to Susan, Dr. Weiler, and Andrea for giving us your time today to talk a little bit about a partnership for a healthier Fairfax and for the Live Healthy Fairfax Awards. This is some great information, and especially in time for the holidays, we really would like people to think about, as they're getting their gifts for other folks, to give the gift of a nomination. Mm-hmm. And our partnership will be more than happy to review and then, of course, we're going to be focusing on, again, let's just talk about those three category areas. We have behavioral health, healthy eating, and then active living. And I'm sorry, the last one again.
Healthy environment and active living.
Yes, healthy environment and active living. So great. Thank you very much. So again, I'm Tina Dale with the Fairfax County Health Department, and I just want to thank our participants today for joining us and for everyone who is watching us. And again, if you would like more information about the Live Healthy Fairfax Awards, you may go to www.fairfaxcounty.gov/livehealthy. So thanks again, everyone, and thank you for tuning in, and we will see you all again soon. Bye-bye.
Thank you.